I quit energy drinks for 30 days, and on day 3, my brain did something I never expected. By day 7, I couldn't believe what happened to my sleep. And by day 30, let me show you the timeline of what actually happens when you stop. Real talk, if you watched my last video on what Red Bull does to your body, you know energy drinks are basically rewiring your brain every single time you crack one open. But what happens when you stop? Most people think it's just feeling tired for a few days. Wrong. Your body goes through a complete transformation, and the timeline is wild. Let me break down exactly what happens, hour by hour, day by day. And don't hit subscribe just yet. Wait until you see what happens on day 3. If you've ever tried quitting and failed, you'll understand why. But first, let's start at hour 0. For the first few hours, you might actually feel fine, maybe even good. That's because the last dose of caffeine is still in your system. Your adenosine receptors, those things that make you feel tired, are still blocked. But around hour 12, that's when it starts. Hour 12 to 24. Your brain realizes something's wrong. Your blood vessels start expanding. Remember how caffeine constricts them? Now they're dilating back to normal size, and that pressure, that's your first withdrawal headache starting to build. You'll feel more tired than usual. Not Red Bull tired, just off. Your brain is looking for that dopamine hit. It's been getting every day and it's not coming. This is where most people crack. And I'm not exaggerating. These are scientifically the worst days of withdrawal. Your headache? It's not a normal headache. It's a pounding, throbbing, why did I do this to myself? Headache. Studies show withdrawal headaches peak between day 1 and day 3. But here's what else is happening. 1. Brain fog, like you've never experienced. Your brain has been running on caffeine's artificial stimulation for so long, it forgot how to produce natural energy. You'll struggle to focus, forget simple things, and feel like you're thinking through mud. 2. Mood swings, irritability, anxiety, even depression. Why? Your dopamine and serotonin levels are adjusting. Energy drinks were artificially boosting these, and now your brain has to relearn how to produce them naturally. 3. Extreme fatigue. We're talking can barely get out of bed, tired. Your body is detoxing from 80 to 300 milligrams of caffeine it was getting daily, plus all that sugar and taurine. Real talk, day 3 is usually the breaking point. If you can survive day 3, you can make it. Here's where it gets interesting. Around day 4, something shifts. Your headaches start easing up. Not gone, but manageable. Your blood vessels have mostly adjusted to functioning without caffeine constriction. Your energy? Still low, but you'll notice small improvements. Maybe you can focus for 20 minutes instead of 5. Maybe you don't need a nap at 2 p.m. And here's the big one, your sleep starts improving. Without caffeine disrupting your adenosine system, you'll start falling asleep faster and sleeping deeper. You might not notice it yet, but your REM cycles are beginning to normalize. Before I show you what happens next, let me tell you about the one mistake people make during this phase that ruins everything. The mistake, replacing energy drinks with coffee. I see you. You think, I'll just have one coffee to take the edge off. Don't. Here's why. You're not just quitting caffeine, you're resetting your entire reward system. If you replace energy drinks with coffee, you're just maintaining the addiction with a different delivery method. Your brain needs to relearn how to function without external stimulation. Give it that chance. Your brain rewires itself. By day 7, most physical withdrawal symptoms are gone, but the real magic is happening inside your brain. What's actually happening? 1. Adenosine receptors reset. Your brain's natural sleep-wake cycle is normalizing. You'll wake up feeling more refreshed than you have in years, without needing a can of liquid energy. 2. Dopamine sensitivity returns. Remember how nothing felt exciting anymore unless you had an energy drink? That's because your dopamine receptors were desensitized. Now they're healing. Small things will start feeling rewarding again. 3. Natural energy production kicks in. Your mitochondria, your cell's energy factories, start producing ATP more efficiently. This is real energy, not borrowed energy you'll crash from later. By day 14, you'll notice you have more consistent energy throughout the day. No spikes, no crashes, just steady, natural energy. This is what normal feels like. By week 3, you'll barely remember what it felt like to need energy drinks. Here's what people report. Physical changes, better sleep quality, deeper REM cycles, more stable energy levels, clearer skin, no more sugar crashes affecting hormones, better hydration, not constantly dehydrated from caffeine, weight loss, cutting 200 plus calories and 50 grams plus sugar daily, mental changes, sharper focus without artificial stimulation, better mood stability, less anxiety, improved memory. The money. If you were drinking one energy drink daily at $3 each, You just saved $90 in 30 days. That's $1,095 per year. But here's the real kicker. Your cardiovascular system is thanking you. Studies show that within 30 days of quitting high caffeine energy drinks, blood pressure normalizes and heart rate variability improves. How to make it through. The science-backed strategy. If you're thinking about quitting, here's how to do it without suffering through Hell Week. Option 1. Cold turkey. Hard mode. Expect days 1 to 3 to be brutal. Stay hydrated. 3+ liters of water daily. Get 8+ hours of sleep. Light exercise. Walks, not workouts. Ibuprofen for headaches. Option 2. Gradual taper. Smart mode. Reduce by 10% every 2 weeks. If you drink 2 cans daily, drop to 1.8 cans for 2 weeks, then 1.6, then 1.4, etc. This minimizes withdrawal symptoms by giving your brain time to adjust. The secret weapon: replacement habits. Morning energy drink. Morning walk in sunlight, natural cortisol boost. Afternoon crash, 20-minute power nap, or cold water on face. Late night energy drink. Magnesium supplement plus herbal tea. So that's the complete timeline. From hour 0 to day 30, your brain goes from dependent to independent, from artificially stimulated to naturally energized. If you've made it this far, you're clearly thinking about quitting. Or maybe you're in the middle of Hell Week right now and needed to hear that it gets better. It does. Here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment right now. If you're currently addicted to energy drinks, tell me how many you drink daily. If you've already quit, tell me what day you're on and how you're feeling. If you've successfully quit, tell us your biggest tip. Let's build a community of people taking back control of their energy. Because real energy doesn't come from a can. It comes from a brain that's functioning the way it's supposed to. See you in the next one, where we'll talk about natural energy alternatives that actually work. Science-backed, no BS. And if you want to see what Red Bull is actually doing to your brain right now, watch this video next.